and we'll get the stream started. I'll do my whole spiel and make sure everybody can hear me. And there we go. Now we're online. There's my phone. Okay, so I'm Nelson Buck. I got Carrie Foster with me today. We're doing the Mardox Daily Live Chat for December 15th, 2016. 10 days. 10 days till Christmas. For those of you that celebrate Christmas, I can't wait to find out what's in that great big gift under the Christmas tree in my living room. I can't wait. It doesn't have my name on it, but I still want to know what's in there. Okay, so before we start, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment to all the videos on the Mardox Plus video channel. You have to be subscribed, like, and comment to be eligible to win one of the prizes at the end of this month. At the end of the month of December 2016, we're going to pull 2 names out of the digital hat, and those 2 winners are going to win 2 $25 Amazon gift cards. So get subscribing, get liking, get commenting. Make sure you do it on a regular basis. The more times you like, comment, the more chances you have at winning. So get your name in there. It's like buying lottery tickets that don't cost you anything. What do you think of that, Carrie?
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, how often can you get a
I
lottery
mean,
ticket that
I
doesn't
want
cost
to
you?
win $25 gift card.
Yeah, I do too, but I can't.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one that can't do it.
I don't think we should really give it out to the panel, but
Well, no, we can't exclude the panel from it. If you win, you win. I'm about the only one that can't win because like you keep saying, I own the business. So that would be like, hey, look, everybody, I won my own prize, yay! You know, yeah,
yeah, that would be right. No.
I'm kind of excluded.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get people to join in today, and not sure what's going on with everybody. Nobody seems to be showing up. Okay, no, I retract that. We now have Eugene. Hi, Eugene. Wait for Eugene to pick up his microphone and say hi back. It's a complete silence.
Still waiting.
We'll get an image and a voice from Eugene one day. It is our goal. Okay, so we were going to talk about autoresponders leaving off yesterday. We were going to talk about autoresponders. And the question you had, Carrie, was whether a single or double opt-in was the question. And hey, there's Joshua. Hi, sir. How are you today? Can you hear us?
Hear us? Say thumbs up.
Yeah.
Can you hear us? No?
We can't hear you at all. Gotta say something. Say something. Let us know you can hear us. Say hi. Okay, so we'll continue on while he gets that figured out. And so yeah, we were going to talk about autoresponders.
I hear them.
Oh, now we can hear them.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Josh. How are you today?
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there. That's good. Josh was a programmer, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Okay, so we'll talk about your skills in a bit, if you wouldn't mind. So like I said yesterday, we left off with the topic of autoresponders, and Carrie had a question of which is better, a single or opt-in, or is there a difference, stuff like that. Carrie, do you want to pick up from there?
Well, there's a couple of schools of thought on that. If you're double opting in, then you know for sure, like you mentioned yesterday, that the person is getting that. They're really asking for that message and they're confirming it. But I have been told that you lose as much as 30% of the people by having that double opt-in.
By my experience, that 30% are the ones that are going to complain 2-3 days later, saying I never asked for you to send me my emails,
Exactly.
stuff like that. I'll give you an example. Let's say I go into a website, Mardox.com. I gotta get centered on my camera here today. Mardox.com, like everybody knows, and I decide as a jerk I'm going to sign up Joshua to Mardox.com without his permission. So I go in, I type in Joshua's email address and his name, and I send it. Now, he gets an email saying, hey, you just got a free ebook. Go ahead and download it. He never asked for it. He doesn't know that it was me, and it's considered a single opt-in. But now, if you continue to mail that list, including Joshua's address, you are essentially spamming because, again, Joshua never asked to receive that information. A lot of that 30% that you're talking about that disappears is exactly that scenario. Is where somebody used someone else's email address just to pull a prank or whatever. So if you continue emailing to that list, you're spamming.
Yeah.
By law, you're spamming. In Canada,
$5,000 per incident.
Go ahead, Joshua. Sorry about that.
So it's $5,000 per incident for the fines.
Yeah. Are you in Canada or U.S.?
I'm in the U.S.
Yeah, here in Canada it's 25,000.
Oh, Canada's even worse. Y'all can only keep them on the list for 2 years if they buy, I think, and 6 months if they don't buy.
Yeah.
All kinds of different rules over there for the laws they got.
That's right. Now, I multiple occasions I've had to show the IP address, the confirmed date, the creation date of their account. Like Joshua was saying, I had to show all the information for that person that complained. And usually, those are people that complain are the ones that are not interactive with our list. We send emails out to them. They don't respond. They don't click on anything. We just keep sending emails. A month later, they complain because they got a bunch of spam from us, and they complain. But because I can show the IP address, the time and date when they confirmed, their creation date, what we sent them, it saves our butt. So that double opt-in really does help. It really does. If you're going to use a single opt-in, that would basically be fine. I mean, you can't control who puts what information into what form, but if I put Josh's email address in, he gets an email that says, here's your free ebook. Thank you for signing up. All he has to do is not confirm, and theoretically, he's off the list. He'll get the ebook, and that's done.
There's one good scenario where single opt-in helps, though. If you're doing email parsing.
You want to explain on that?
If you can actually connect a lot of the autoresponders to PayPal, so when the email actually goes through on the payment system, it actually signs them up on a list then. So it's when they pay, because they're actually buying something at that point, so it makes sense.
Oh yeah, because they become your paying client. Yeah, that is the ultimate email confirmation you could ever get.
Yep, and that's for email parsing is what it's called.
Yeah, that's
People haven't looked. It's you can look at Aweber has it already built into the system. PayPal has it, makes it easy for you.
Right. And granted, us too, we will then email our clients about new products that are coming out. We don't only email the list, the email address on file, but we email to the one that's on PayPal or Preza, because we have that information that comes in. And it's 100% legitimate because the person can't say, I never asked to receive this product. They bought the product. They paid for one of your products. Now, it would get touchy if you're selling a membership site to a program like us, and then your next email going out is how to buy magnesium rims for your Lamborghini. Like there's no correlation between.
Yeah, it should be related to whatever the list is that they signed up for.
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
You don't want to mislead them.
That's right.
Like you're trying to sell snow to an Eskimo or something, right?
Now, Mardox, if you look carefully, Mardox is not just a double opt-in. Mardox is a triple opt-in. It's very extensive. The first person who hits the site, that's your lead. When the person confirms, they then become a free member. That's stage 2. When they sign up as a paid member, there's your stage 3. That's where they get full access to the site. You see. So if I have a paid member that comes back to me and says, I never asked to have any of this, I never asked to receive emails from you, excuse me? You paid. Oh, we got Jackie here, by the way, sitting in the sidelines here, by the way, off camera. There's her hand.
Jackie, come join us.
Yeah, come join around the fire, Jackie. It's not a hot fire today, but
there. See,
I mean, I'm in a sweater with my hat on. Carrie's got her her sweater on. Or what do you have on?
See my nice fuzzy sweater.
Big fuzzy sweater. Eugene, what are you wearing in New Jersey, Eugene?
I have a sweater.
A sweater, you see. This is Joshua that seems to be living in a warm climate somewhere. That or his house is really cranked up.
My house is really cranked up.
Okay, that's just as good.
It is actually negative 25 today.
Yeah, where are you located?
I'm in Chicago.
In Chicago, yeah, with the winds, you're minus 25, huh?
It's pretty cold here today.
Yeah, really crazy weather today.
Yeah.
Our wind chill is supposed to be negative -25 today.
Yeah, today we've got...
my heavy ass inside.
Yeah. Today we have nasty winds blowing around. It didn't snow very much, but we have nasty winds blowing everything around. My daughter and I are going to have to go out and shovel snow tomorrow morning. But it's like with the winds, it hits -20 easily. It hurts.
Man, it's too early for this kind of cold.
No. I prefer that. I would rather have a 1 foot of snow, dry, cold,
Mhm.
than wet.
Oh, I know. I
I
just shoveled a foot of wet snow. Not happy
we
about
just
it.
did,
No.
we just finished a foot of dry, cold snow, and it was a lot. It's a lot nicer to shovel out than to try to shovel out wet stuff.
According to the Weather Network, right
Mhm.
now in where we are,
Sherbrooke.
it's -13 and feels like -21.
So that's that wind chill
Okay,
factor.
so look up Woodstock then while you have your app open.
Yeah, you looked that up.
Because
Right?
I'm really curious. I haven't gone outside yet.
Yesterday we were talking
I
about
have to leave it an hour. So.
Yesterday we were talking about the creation date of Mardox. It was April 12th, 2015. It was the very first day that we had the traffic start. Carrie and I were looking at it. I'm gonna try to bring this up if I can here. See if I can bring up Firefox for starters.
Well, while he's doing that, Carrie, it's -11 outside and feels like -21 where you are.
Yeah, I
It's
thought it was
also lightly
probably.
snowing according
How
to
many
this.
people have a Yahoo account? You know they got hacked with 1 billion accounts yesterday, right?
Yahoo did?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Again. All over again. Yeah,
All-
they got hit
all
with a
over
billion.
again, yeah.
Last time it was half a billion accounts. This time it was
Wow.
1 billion accounts.
That's
Wow.
not good.
Yeah, they need to fire their security team.
Well,
No.
yeah, they do. That's not. I got a Yahoo account, but I don't use it for
A
anything.
year for half a billion and 1 billion of hits. That's not good at
But
all.
isn't 1 billion almost like the entire population of the internet?
No, not quite. No, it's pretty close though.
Yeah, but right now we're more than a billion hits right now. A billion users.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I'm just trying to find the stats here. It's insane what we had going
Probably
on back
around.
then.
I would say it's about at least 30% of the world. Still about 70% without it, but
Here we go. There we go.
maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna put this up on the screen, and then I'm gonna.
Not everybody's on laptops and computers though. A lot of them run on phones.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, there is that.
Because I know a lot of some of the people I'm in college with, they're running their entire college through a cell phone.
Really?
Well, I did.
Oh, yeah.
I did it a couple weeks ago. I ran everything through. Where did my window go? I ran for a week and a half waiting for my fiber optic line to get installed, and I gotta say it was painful on cell phone on LTE for LG for LTE, and I gotta say it was painful. So April on your screen, guys. April 12th. 2015 is when we officially relaunched Mardox.com. And look at this. This is neat. This is the graph of the traffic. This is in the first month, and this is the server stats. The very first day, we had 48 hits. The next day, we had 1,400 hits. It almost doubled each day. At the last day of April 2015, there was 134,380 587 hits to the site, and that goes up and up and up. You can see the chart here. As the months go on, it gets worse and worse and worse. At one point, we were receiving 5.7 million hits a month, and we're looking. Carrie and I were looking at this, and recently the traffic just dropped. Now let me go over to 2016 here. The traffic just like plummeted. Can I get back? There we go. This year, the traffic's been going down. This is about where on my screen. Everybody can see my mouse. This is about where people decided HitLeap wasn't really of any value, so it dropped off. And then the traffic exchanges, people started here talking about how auto serfs were not the best way to go for traffic, and manual serfs were the better way of the two. And then being with November and December, all the stuff with PayPal, traffic exchanges disappearing, everything just plummeted. It just goes to show how many people are using traffic exchanges. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. with the traffic dropping, because now we're getting less traffic but more actual signups as opposed to what was January here, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. What is that? 173,000 hits in January. No, sorry, 538,000 hits in January for the monthly totals, and then now we're looking at 230,000 hits in December total. So it shows that these autos, the auto surfs were actually causing us to have to pump out a lot of bandwidth, and where in reality the manual surfs are better at least, but traffic is dropping, and I'm thinking it has to do with PayPal, traffic exchanges, membership sites that were exchanging traffic that went the way of the dodo. What do you guys think about this? I mean, the stats are there.
I'm not involved in the traffic exchanges. I usually don't use any of them.
Yeah, we have Carrie's our traffic exchange expert, I think.
Well, I use them, and
You're our
I don't
expert.
know what to think of that. Like, I still am doing the same amount of surfing.
Yeah.
I've never used the auto surfs.
You never use the auto surfs, that's right. But we have a lot of members saying that they're not using auto surfs anymore. They find it's a waste of time and waste of effort.
Well, nobody's looking at them.
But I looked
Basically,
at it
yeah,
for
they're just going through getting you hits, but you're not anyone's actually looking at your images
That's right. Let's
on
go.
the screens.
Let's go take another quick look. Another thing Carrie and I were looking at was this. We went to Alexa. You guys know about the Alexa rank system. And
Yeah, they've changed it now.
We were looking at
Play now.
we were looking at the different rankings.
Josh was saying that they changed the Alexa. How have they changed it?
Yeah, they always are. I mean, they're always.
But now they don't have the rankings on everybody. They only have rankings on like the top 100,000.
top million.
Or top million, yeah.
Like us, like right
They
now.
rank
If you look
everybody
at
out there, now they don't.
if you look at Mardox, we're at
Yeah.
660,000 now. 207. Yesterday, we were way below that. Yesterday was 280 something. So that's the smaller this number in orange, the better. Okay, so for those of you that don't understand how Alexa works, Alexa looks at how much traffic you have to your site, how long people stay on your site, how many times people switch from page to page, how much interactivity people have on your site, and then you're scored amongst a list. Effectively, the number one, line one on the list is your best, and line 1 million and beyond is the worst. So we're about mid-range, halfway with our website. Now we're a membership website where people need to log in each day and look at stuff. So 660,000 for what we're doing isn't bad. You see, we're not an auto surf. We're not a system where you have to come in and go click, 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 click all the time. Now what Carrie and I thought were talking about was looking at websites like easyhitsforyou.com, which is a manual surf. Easyhitsforyou.com. Yeah, here you go. This is what I want to show you guys. Their traffic back in June, July was way up. Their score would have been very good, much better than now. They would have been around the 3,000 point, and they dropped down. This is about where PayPal started causing trouble for everybody right here. So there was a massive plummet in their traffic, and then they're slowly coming back up. But look at this. They're at 7,591 on the list. That's their rank. That's very good. So, like tremendously much better than ours.
Yeah, that's a lot better than ours.
Again, the smaller this.
I think it's pretty much up there, though. The top traffic exchange.
Yeah,
Hold on, how is that
One of
possible?
the top.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I don't use
No, I
it.
mean, that rank is messed up right there. Something's wrong with that.
Why do you say that?
Because the global rank is lower than the United States ranking.
No, because there's less sites in the United States.
No, I mean look, the global ranking is lower.
Yeah, that's fine. It's global. It's across the whole internet as a whole versus only
Yeah,
the
I know.
websites in the United States.
I understand that, but that's what I'm saying. The numbers should be either the same or lower.
No.
No. Again, because if there's only 100 sites, and let's for example, there's 100 websites in the States, you're going to be ranked amongst 100. In this case, 16,700. They might be at the very bottom in the United States. They might have a lot of traffic in the UK, Russia.
How would their global rank be lower?
No, it is. It's not relative. it really is when they're saying the global rank in the United States is just looking at the United States websites and in comparison to the others.
But how can their global rank be
Because
lower
because they might have
overall
more,
the entire planet and be higher in the United States? That makes no sense.
because they might have more traffic in Germany, Russia, England, the UK. Let me see here.
Yeah, you can see right here.
Well, actually, yeah. Well, the most of their traffic does come from the U.S. Well, according to this, you see, they got Spain, India, Italy. And that's just a few. That's just a few of the sites. I'd have to upgrade now. But I mean, they're not showing Canada. I know there's a lot of people in Canada using the site, so Canada's not even listed. They're just showing U.S. They're not showing all the stats here.
That's weird.
You know, but globally,
I've never seen the national rank lower than the global.
oh yeah, I've seen it. Google's or no Yahoo. Let's go look at Yahoo. Yahoo.com.
Oh shit! Everybody's on Yahoo right now.
Yeah, because well, let's talk about.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to figure. Everybody's in there changing their passwords now.
Yeah. Oh no, but this would have been from yesterday or the day before. This isn't like up to date to the last minute here. This is like a couple days ago. Google's #1. Period.
There you go.
Google 1. Okay, but the one I was going to look for here was trafficadbar.com. It's a popular one. A lot of people are using it, and they're relative to the other sites. Same thing. Look at this. Same thing. They plummeted right all the way down to where PayPal started causing trouble. They leveled out, and then they started going back up again. So PayPal really did a number on everything going on in the industry. It's not just our site, but a whole bunch of sites. You see,
And that's quite the drop
And
there.
it's even better in January. Wait.
That's it. You know. So yeah, it's going to climb back up.
Oh, everybody's traffic's about to take a plummet here, so.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. You see here now we got it shows traffic because Traffic Adbar I think is U.S. based, Canada based I think. I'm
No,
not.
scroll up. It'll tell you which country it's in. There, America.
Is it? Are they listed in America or is it just showing
It
America?
looks like it's from the U.S. Yeah.
You think so? Yeah. Okay. It could be.
That's the majority of the
Oh,
traffic.
here.
So.
Oh, hold on. Let's find out real quick. Mardox is Canadian.
Yep. When you went there, it showed Canadian.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it does show. It shows that we're Canada. Okay. Cool. We're Canadian. Yay.
That's better than being in the United States sometimes.
Forget this Chicago cold weather and snow and wetness. Ugh.
Chicago is called the Windy City, I've heard.
So no, so I was just
It's windy.
I was just showing the stats, and you know it makes a difference. Our stats here. This is interesting. This is interesting for those of you out there using YouTube and stuff. Really look into doing it because up until all this traffic here is where we were really focusing on autosurfs and HitLeap and stuff like that. We stopped using HitLeap right around here, right around April 2016, and our traffic plummeted. Our score plummeted. It went way down below the million mark, way down. We don't even show up. And around October, the end of October, is when we started doing the YouTube videos and started publishing these videos. So October, November, December today, and our score is just going up and up and up. So doing videos, if you do it the right way, using proper keywords, getting people to click through, getting people to stay on the site, that makes a big difference. Just the videos alone brought us up. Now imagine what's going to happen when we continue doing our stuff with our own traffic exchange, our own email system, our own autoresponder program we're putting in place soon. This chart is going to skyrocket. You know, I hope. Otherwise, you know, I'm going to try to find a very low ledge. End it all. Well, first story of the basement window.
I hope you get an SSO.
So tell us kind of what your vision is for the autoresponder in Mardox.
So it's a standard autoresponder where it's more than an autoresponder. I'm in the process. Well, I've been in the process for the last couple of months of designing, and I gotta say it's all ready to go. It's just problems between networks right now, and I want to make sure everything is, you know, all my T's are dotted, all my I's are crossed. If you guys get my drift, and that has to do with smtp.com. I want to make sure that they know what we're going to do, and that we're not going to get shut down or blamed for spamming when the time comes. So the idea is this: Carrie will come in and say, "I want to sell my own ebook, or I want to give away an ebook, whatever it is." She'll set up a page, for her ebook. Let's put it back up from the camera a bit there. Carrie will set up her page for her ebook along with a lead capture page. That lead capture page will be unique to her ebook. When Carrie promotes her lead capture page, whatever it is, however it's designed, the person will be told to put in their name and email address. Step one. Person puts a name and email address, presses yes, I want the ebook. They get an email saying, please confirm your email address. They confirm it. Once it's confirmed, they go right away to the page. Here's where you download your ebook. Thank you. Have a nice day. Carrie now has that person on her mailing list at Mardox. The same as AWeber and GetResponse and all those. A lot more simplified, and she can now turn around and say, tomorrow, I want to send out another email to these people saying, thank you for buying the ebook. And oh, by the way, I have another ebook or another program available, all in her field. Now, Carrie might have a product an ebook that talks about gardening. So her ideal focus would be to stick with gardening on that list. But it doesn't stop her from creating another list that talks about home care. Now, how to take care of your house, how to clean your kitchen, how to clean your living room. You see, and I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. It's just examples here. So she can have 2 lists, 3 lists, 5 lists, whatever. But as long as she emails similar content to those lists, she'll be spot on. You see, but it doesn't stop her from telling list A. But at the end of her email, by the way, I run other lists. Here's the links to my other lead capture, my other ebooks that I put out, and you can get them at this location. So now she can cross-populate the lists from one list to another, allowing people to click through and go to the other list. So what we're doing is very simple. There's nothing new. Lead capture page, person comes in, name and email address, basics. They if they get the ebook right away, it's thank you, have a nice day. They get the ebook, but they don't have to confirm. Obviously, that's a single opt-in. I would strongly suggest double opt-in, and then and only then can Carrie, in her case, email again to that list at the double opt-in level. Then, like I said, that person confirmed. That person can always remove themselves from the list. The same thing as AWeber and GetResponse. The problem we have right now is smtp.com. I've been wanting them to allow our members to come in and sign up with their own accounts and pay their own bill at smtp.com. smtp.com doesn't want 1,000 new clients, all individual, all little tiny clients. They want to deal with one big client called Mardox and say, Mardox, you come in, you deal with your list, you give access to your server to all your clients, and you deal with all this. But what I don't want is if Carrie sends out an email that some people don't like, or they decide to call it spam, I, as a business, don't want to be labeled as a spammer. That's the conflict right now that we're going through with this list setup. Once it's the contracts and everything's all settled and everybody understands 110% what's going on, the autoresponder service will go through. There's no doubt about it. So it's just.
Now, are we gonna we'll be able to build our own other lists other than Mardox? You're saying?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Are we going to be able to get a form code to be putting into other, if we have other splash page creators or capture page?
Yeah, if you don't want to use the landing page at Mardox, you can take just a little form, the name and email address and a button, copy that, and put that over on your other website. And the other when the person hits the other website, they'll put a name, email address, push the button, same thing goes.
And we're going to be able to preload our messages into there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and have them sent out automatically.
It's an autoresponder service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ultimately, the first list you want to build is your Mardox list, but those are already being brought in as your leads and your signups.
Yeah.
If you want to create another list in between your website and the Mardox signups, you can create a list in between, but that could ultimately cut your throat, because you're gonna have people. You're gonna have 100 people come into your list and not understand that they're gonna go from your list to your signups. Mm-hmm. See, people don't read, right? So they may miss out on what you're trying to do. So the Mardox stuff, send them straight to your Mardox link. Let the Mardox lead capture system already do everything that needs to get done.
Yeah.
And then all your other lists will be the autoresponder system.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's all ready to go. It's just technicalities. It's just making sure that we have all our T's dotted and all our I's crossed.
So how long do you think that's going to take?
I'm saying it on purpose. That's my way of saying it. Because I guess people going, hey, wait a minute. You didn't say that right. Yeah, so that's what we are going to be working on, but that's more for the new year. There's too much on the plate right now to finish up, but we'll get that done. And we can't go any faster than the parent company, who has to okay all this. And like I said, it takes one idiot that sends something out, and then we get labeled as a spammer. I want smtp.com to understand 110% that we're not spammers. And it's critical, because once our IP address gets listed as spam, it's useless to everybody.
Yeah, I have to get rid of those sometimes. It's a pain.
Oh, you got IPs
Yes.
that get blacklisted?
Yeah, every now and then I get a client that gets blacklisted. We have to get rid of, because once they get hacked, they also get blacklisted.
Yeah, because
We
it's
do
on your server.
Yeah, we unhack a lot of websites, so we have to go through the process of contacting every single one of them in order to get them off the list.
Well, hold on now. Let's elaborate on that if you want, Joshua, because
Sure.
a lot of people don't understand why, when they come to me for hosting, when they get their Mardox account, they get a hosting package with it. It's included, but they
Okay.
don't understand why I do research into their domain name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know why I do that, right?
Yeah, because if the IP hits, it's going to blacklist you.
That's right. That's right. So what blacklisting happens is, for those of you that don't understand how it is, let's say you have a domain name xyz.com. I moved your domain to my site, but your IP address from your previous host and domain is blacklisted. Once I move it to my domain, I've linked your domain name to my IP address. The IP address is the address of my servers.
Mm-hmm.
And once I move your domain over, it is now updated on the blacklists. That domain is blacklisted, hence this IP address blacklisted, and anything coming out of my server is now blacklisted as a whole, and Mardox, everything all around. So that's why we got to be very careful who we move over, and
Yeah,
that's why I do it.
I use MX Toolbox, and it'll tell you.
Yeah, MX Toolbox, yeah, it is mxtoolbox.com, all one word. Really good service that tells you everything, who's blacklisting you, where you're blacklisted. Joshua, how much do you or your company charge to unblacklist?
It depends on how bad the hack is. Usually between 100 and 200 bucks.
Really? Oh, wow. Because SoftLayer, the company I'm with, every time my IP address gets blacklisted and they have to do the work to unblacklist it, it's $500 US. So it's expensive. So you can see why
Yeah.
when people out there spam, get their site blacklisted, companies like us are we just boil when we wake up that morning and go, what do you mean we're blacklisted? Because now we're looking at huge fees to put out.
I don't have to worry about it, but
Yeah, because you're just one of the workers. You don't own the company, do you?
I own the hosting company. Yeah,
Oh, you do own it. What's the hosting company?
I have gate2secure.com, but all mine are managed accounts, so they don't have to. That's why I don't worry about them too much.
Yeah, you do all
'Cause
the work for them.
Yeah, we manage everything. We do all their security monitoring, all the backups, all the updates, and everything for them.
Good. Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, we send it somewhere else. We don't want anybody that's on our server that's insecure.
Yeah. Right now, if somebody wants to send mail out from their hosted website, we tell them to go get an account at SMTP or at what's the other one? Their monkey one. What's it called? Mailchimp. There's a couple.
For autoresponder, you mean?
No. For SMTP for outbound email. We tell them to get one of those accounts. We link them up, and then they can send as much email as they want. It's on those servers, not ours. But ultimately, if
You're
there's
talking about SendGrid, right?
say again.
I think SendGrid is
Yeah,
Mailchimp's.
SendGrid's another one. Yeah, it's a good program. The best I have is smtp.com. That's the best service I've ever had, but that's more of a corporate level than a small individual level. So it's SMTP is more into smtp.com is more for the companies that want servers, not little accounts like SendGrid and Mailchimp, where you can send out say 100 emails a day or 100 emails a month or whatever. In our case, it's more like 1,000,000 emails a month. So there's a lot of capacity going through, and they also monitor all the IP addresses, make sure they don't get blacklisted. When they do, they actually step in and help out to clean it up. They notify us in advance. But again, it's all communication, and it's all playing the rules in their sandbox. That's what people have to learn. You got to play you have to play by the rules in the sandbox you're in. Whether it's smtp.com, PayPal, Google, Yahoo, whatever, YouTube,
Yeah.
you got to play by
Did-
their rules.
You know the new rule going in effect on January, right?
Say it again?
You know the new rule for Google going in effect in January, right?
No, I don't. What's up?
If you have any kind of login screen, whether it's just a login to your website, payment screens, or whatever, you have to have an HTTPS, or you're going to be labeled insecure.
I Google.
Google's going to label your site unsecure.
Oh, really? Cool. That's
effective January 1st. So that's why we just started. We just put everybody on an SSL on our host company.
Yeah. For everybody out there, Mardox.com is at HTTPS all the way. So that's a good thing to know. And
yeah, but anybody has any other sites out there, including their traffic exchanges or anything, it doesn't matter.
So how's that going to work? They're going to literally, when the search results come up, it's going to be listed unsecure?
When you pop up here, let me pull up the screen for you.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and share screen. You know how to do that?
No, 1 second. I'm just finding the screen real quick first.
It's buried.
No, I'm finding where they have it at here. 1 second.
Now, everybody has to lean in and look at Josh while he's doing this. Well, I was hoping John Brewer would be in today. John was saying that he wanted to be in, but I guess he went and had a nap and didn't come back.
Here we go. I'm going to pop it in the chat box for everybody.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and bring it up on the screen. Where's the share screen on this one?
Oh, I just brought it in the chat box for you.
Yeah, I'll.
Feel free to pop it in. That goes in effect January 1st, so everybody's getting hit with that.
Yeah. I won't be able to pull it up on the right browser, but I'll put the link to the description. I'll put that link in the description below. And
This indicates explicitly labeled HTTP connections as non-secure.
Yeah, so that's going to be something to look into for all our members, because we got a bunch of people. So either Josh can offer the service for. Can you offer just the SSL service for our clients, Josh, or is that something?
No, they're on my. I have everything on my server because I have a VPS server, and we have everybody on Let's Encrypt.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with that one or not. Yeah. So Let's Encrypt's a free open source SSL certificate that's out there. You can install it at the server level. Once you have it on the server level, then you can actually make anybody's site on there SSL.
And you don't have to pay that $35 a year stuff. Okay, I got to look at you and I got to talk about that, because I got a server I have to set up. Can it be installed on Linux?
You have to have a VPS or a dedicated server. If you don't have that,
I got a dedicated server.
Then you're good to go.
Yeah, that's it. I'll grab the link from you later on for where to get it and get it all installed. I might already have it installed. I just probably don't know.
Yeah, I'll grab the link and throw it in here for you. So I think it's Let's Encrypt work.
Yeah, and I'll provide the link to the whoever wants to see it. That'd be a good thing to know. Wow, it went from autoresponders to server security real quick.
There you go.
Oh, that's interesting fact.
Yeah,
it's interesting to know. It's like Carrie's going to need SSL and stuff like that too. It's so anybody.
Even like regular WordPress sites, because they have logins, everybody has to have it pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to have it, but you're going to be listed as unsecure and untrusted.
Exactly. So which means you pretty much have to have it.
Yeah, that's it. That's where the world has gotten to today, is where everything needs to be encrypted. So.
Well, they started dropping your rankings if you didn't have it back in August, anyways. So you should have had it already by now, anyways.
Well, that would explain why that I'm suddenly higher up on the rankings in Google.
Yeah,
we've had it from day one.
Yeah, that was called the HTTPS Everywhere algorithm that came out.
Yeah, so that means that's probably why I suddenly went way up in scores. Okay, that explains a lot. That explains a whole bunch. And that also might explain why we got more ranking at Alexa.
It should, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. See, there's a lot of factors involved in ranking and trying to figure out who places where and what and how and why. So I'll get those links in the description below the video. Geez. So what a day of information. We have Nick saying hi. Nick, why don't you join in? Same link as yesterday. We've got about 20 minutes to go before the hour's up. If you want to come in and talk about a topic, you're welcome to do so. Now we'll just let Nick see that message in 30 seconds. It's a 30-second delay between what we say and what people actually see on the site. So.
I was reading a blog post today, and it said the number one reason that people fail is they're lazy. They don't do anything.
Lazy. And seriously, I'm not that fat. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, he's actually slimmed down a bit.
Shoveling snow doesn't help.
He had a basketball for a belly. Now he's got.
A coffee pot.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, while Carrie goes into that, Jackie, could you be my assistant and get me a coffee? Can you have the cup too, please, before you do it? I don't know hot water.
Yeah.
And you are so lucky to have a daughter that will get you coffee. The number one reason
That's the
is
only
people
reason why
feel
I went out with my wife. She had 4 daughters. I thought about this in advance. Come on in, Nick. We need to talk to you, Nick. Come on, buddy. And it gives me another reason to put your gorgeous face on the thumbnail at the end of this video. Come on, get in here. If you're not in, I can't put your face on. Hey, Joshua, I need a semi-good headshot of you, if possible, so I can put you on the thumbnails.
I like this.
It's either that or a nice high quality detail photo of a headshot, and I'm gonna edit out the background, and then I'll put, like I do all my thumbnails, I put all everybody's faces except for Eugene's. I don't have a Eugene photo. Pretty soon I'm gonna put an anime up for Eugene.
Here's another really good reason people fail online. Fear of failure.
Yeah, no, it's true. The fear of failure is true. I worked on Mardox for about 6 months, and I kept wondering. I kept asking my wife, "Are we ready to open up the site to the public?" And she would say, "Well, I don't know. It's up to you." And I was nervous at first to do it.
I just pasted a link to a photo there.
Okay, cool. I'll edit that and get that going. See, Josh is a real programmer. He's got everything at his fingertips. It's all ready to go.
Multiple computers going around here. I got like 2 monitors here and one here.
Yeah. Well, Josh, you've seen the behind the scenes view of my workstation?
No, I haven't really been in there.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll hook up the other camera and I'll show you guys the workstation again, how I got it all set up. And Josh is going to drool for sure.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you will. This is a multi-screen setup here.
Maybe Josh doesn't drool.
I'm almost CIA level here.
Let's see here. Okay, so obviously I'm on this computer. Over here is the MacBook.
Oh, nice.
And then I got all this is on a like a standing desk almost. Mechanical keyboards. Over here I have 2 more monitors with the desktop.
With the mouse.
Down there, and then I have Chromebook.
Oh, you're not really gonna make me do this, are you? Oh my God!
Oh no, it's showing out there yet. Live chat.
We're gonna have a pissing contest here. Sorry, people.
Oh dear.
I've got a lot of stuff in here.
What's the room number again? It's
And I've got all the mechanical keyboards and the high-end mice and all that stuff.
I put it in the group room. The number?
Yeah.
A lot of programs.
Oh gosh. I'll have to go log in and find it.
Got it.
I only have one little laptop, so I don't have anything to show and tell. That's too bad. 9.
I got it.
Oh. I'm too slow.
Okay. Big screen where we're all sitting here talking. My 2 computer screens, computer, Xbox, keyboard, another keyboard underneath.
Yeah, see, I don't play games, so I don't have that one.
But I need Xbox. I need that. My laptop's there along with all the junk in my basement. My daughter's workstation over there. So my little
your security system.
My security system right there. So it gives you guys an idea. This is the setup that I got right now, but us tech guys, we do have a lot of stuff going on. Hey, Josh?
You have a lot of toys. Yeah.
Yeah, well, a lot of toys, but it's all being used for something.
Because when a client calls, they'll say, "Hey, can you see this?" And okay, what operating system are you running on? What browser are you running? And then we can find out where it is, because Safari looks totally different than everything else, and Edge, if they actually use it, it looks different than everything else. Although when they tell me they're using Microsoft, I just tell them to download Chrome. But
yeah, makes sense.
That's it. Okay, who else do we have today? We have Nick. Hi, buddy.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Now that you're here, I feel much better.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I got no pictures to put in
Sure,
the thumbnail.
that's
You got somebody to pick on, you mean?
Yeah, if you're not in, I can't. I got no reason to put photos on the icon on the thumbnails. So
how's the
yeah,
Spanish lessons going?
just before you joined in, I sent my assistant / daughter off to get me a new cup of coffee, which I think you can see it's steaming, and then Nick and I had a pissing contest as to who had more hardware.
Ah,
How much
Yeah.
hardware do you have, Nick?
I have just my laptop.
See, and then
All I could
after
take with me. I couldn't even take a printer.
And,
So.
and what no one saw here, and I'm not trying to brag, but no one saw here, just off where I had my phone, where my computer and my Xbox was sitting, side by side like this. In my hand was essentially $500 to $700 of equipment, and right beside my computer is another $500 to $700. There's two smartphones. One I use for testing the Android apps, and the other one's my actual cell phone. So there's quite a bit of cache of equipment sitting here. Tina? What do you say? Boys and their toys. How do you say that?
Boys and their toys. Is that it? I don't know.
The only difference between men and boys is the price of their toys.
that's it. Yeah.
That's why I have my wife on the other side of this wall. She keeps track of all this information for me.
I guess Traffic Royale is gone.
What, Carrie?
Traffic Royale. Like now when I'm going into Referral Frenzy and I'm trying to send out to all my, I'm doing the super tool right now and assigning credits.
Yeah, and
There
Referral
is quite a
Frenzy.
few-
Referral Frenzy is listed in the resources at Mardox.
Yes, it has quite a few of them. Either they banned my IP or they're no longer around.
Uh-oh. The traffic exchange mean, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Nick, we have about 15 minutes to go. What's a good topic? We talked about autoresponders. We talked about techie stuff. We talked about security with SSH, HTTPS, and before the
Oh, we
domains.
even got the weather report.
The weather report, yeah.
Oh, I missed the weather report.
Yeah. What's your weather like, Nick?
Hot. It's about 87 degrees right now.
87 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, and you said that with a smile on your
I
face.
did.
Because it's minus 20 here.
Ah,
no kidding.
No, she is.
oh my
minus
God.
one.
You're so lucky.
Oh, yes.
And Nick, like we have snow drifts. And,
Oh no, that's
yeah, it
Nick,
started
Nick, we
already.
need-
so terrible for
We
you.
need you to come back to
Yeah, I hear
Canada,
you.
man. So, Nick, what's a topic you'd like to talk about today?
Oh God, topics.
No, not God. We're not religious. That's a different
Oh,
channel.
okay, sorry.
And for everybody's information, today I'm Buddhist. Tomorrow I'm going to be a Shaolin monk. The next day I'll be Christian.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not sure. What about etiquette on like, do people comment on when you get a person responding to a blog post?
Are you talking about mine?
A lot of people have a policy that they don't comment back. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Are you referring to mine yesterday?
No. I just in general.
The joke there is, if everybody in, Nick has a blog site. What's the blog site domain name again?
NicholasGrimshaw.com.
NicholasGrimshaw.com. And I went in and I commented. I went, wow. And then Nick replied back saying, for the time being, I'm going to take that in the positive.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what else.
Yeah, that's it. No, you're right. But yeah, no, I was impressed when you wrote back, and then I took the time to write back to it. So but now you got a problem now. I get a lot of comments in the under the videos at YouTube, and I'll reply to some of them, but I don't reply to all of them. I don't have enough time to do all that.
Yeah, right.
But perhaps it would be a good thing if I would find somebody to reply back to all those people from our group. Maybe it would be beneficial because you caught my attention when you wrote that back. I read the message and I went back and I commented back. Like we started a little mini dialogue there.
Yeah, so you build a relationship to a certain extent. You're building a little relationship
Right.
with comment, right? So, but I know that I know some blogs where I comment, there's never an answer, right? And it's like their policy not to answer. And maybe it's because they get too many, although some of the bloggers who are really big I've seen tend to answer their comments, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
yeah.
I just thought it was a,
What do you think, Carrie?
Maybe it
you
comes
you
back
got a
to the
blog site
problem.
right now, don't you?
Hmm?
Your site's a blog site, correct? Carrie,
just think,
you still there?
I have a blog site. I'm not sending anyone there right now. It's a mess.
No. But you do have a blog site. So when someone leaves a comment, do you reply to the comment, or you just it's a comment?
Well, I haven't been very good about that. So like that's a follow-up problem. And I guess it depends on where your focus is, but yeah, we should be following up with our blog comments. I do go in there once in a while, but
I think there's another factor too. I think there's a problem with blogs and comments. How many times have you guys gone to a blog site? I know that I've gone to the Internet Marketers Warrior Forum,
Oh,
and
God.
I posted yeah, there you go. That's a perfect reaction right there.
Wouldn't buy it
Yeah,
there.
and one time I commented on a post. Okay, yes, the post was 2 years old, but if they don't want people putting comments in a 2-year-old post, then take the post down.
yeah.
But I commented on it, and then I had a slew of people come back literally saying, are you an idiot? Why are you bringing this back up? You stupid, dumb, blah, 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 blah. Just a bad experience all around.
Yeah.
wow.
So one, why do I want to leave comments there? And then why do I want to interact with negativity like that in my life? Whereas, don't get me wrong, at Mardox, I believe in no stupid questions, only stupid answers. So if anybody asks a question, I don't care if it's 2 years later, you ask a question or post a comment on something 2 years old, we'll reply to you. That's a definite.
Yeah. Well, I think it's, I know there's a lot of negativity that goes on out there, which why bother? Really, you don't need any more negativity. There's enough of it as it is. So I wouldn't comment in a place where all I see is negative stuff, right? I kind of have an allergic reaction to that, right? I like to keep things positive, right? So, interesting.
Yeah, no, it is interesting. I'm wondering if it's because people just don't want to comment anymore. They're afraid of getting flack back. Then there's the there should be a system put in place that allows people that comment to get a rating as a commenter.
No, that's an idea. A little app, perhaps somebody could develop.
Yeah, like look at Gravatar. Gravatar could do something with that. So many people have Gravatar icons, and those are the little icons that show up in the blog posts. But it wouldn't be hard to say that this commenter has a rating of 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 5 out of 5. A person who puts in good comments, and that could be based on as easily on how that person comments on other people's information. It would depend on the blog host to go back and say, yeah, I like this person's comment, 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5. There would have to be a system put in place to do that. But I think Gravatar could actually implement that.
Matt is never going to do that.
You don't think so?
No, Matt. If you've ever met Matt, he ain't going to do that.
You know the guy that owns Gravatar?
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's Matt.
What's his last name?
Hold on. Let me get his last name here. It's
okay, so you know the person. Why did he create? I got a good question. How does he make money with Gravatar? Any ideas?
Well, he bought Gravatar after a while, but yeah, Matt Mullenweg. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But Matt is the founder of WordPress. He bought Gravatar years ago.
Okay, so where's the financial backing to Gravatar? Because there's got to be bandwidth there to pay.
Yeah, but he owns WordPress as well, so it makes it a unique system that's all the way throughout WordPress.
Oh, okay. Okay, so when a person comes in and actually buys the site, that's where he's making his money.
Well, anything that's in WordPress.org or .com, Gravatar feeds into.
Right. I know we use Gravatar on our website also. When people don't put their icons in.
Well,
yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Okay, Carrie.
See you later,
We're going to be
guys.
wrapping up in a few minutes anyways.
Bye, Carrie.
Yep.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
but Matt,
Carrie has a day.
I've spoken at some events with Matt, so
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I would buy
Yeah.
medium because I think the Gravatar is a pretty neat system. It's just when I look at a system, I always wonder how do they make money with it. Like Google makes money. Google makes tons of cash with advertising and a lot of behind the scenes information selling. You know, there's a lot of matrices that is going on behind the scenes, just like Facebook. Facebook looks like it's free, but it's not 100% free. In fact, there's a lot of data being exchanged there, you know, for a monetary value. So when I look at Gravatar, I think, well, wait a minute. All they have is my name, my email address, and my image. So where do they make anything off that? You know, there's no matrices there. You know, so I've always questioned that. But I would like to actually talk with Matt one day. You know, maybe get him on as an interview. It'd be pretty interesting to get him on.
he'll be in. I can tell you where he'll be next year. One second. Hold on.
Oh, you got a schedule.
Second. Well, he's always at WordCamp US, so hold on. That's going to be held in Tennessee next year.
In Tennessee?
Yep.
There you go. Everybody, let's rush. Let's storm Tennessee. Everybody go to Tennessee. Let's go meet Matt. And then we can pass him all our questions, give him all our ideas on how to make the site better.
Every now and then he'll come to the other WordCamps too, but he's always at WordCamp US.
There you go. There you go. No, he made WordPress. That's incredible. That guy made something that I think half the population of the planet's using.
I'm actually on the organizing committee for Chicago and Milwaukee for WordCamp. So.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Wow! Congratulations on that one.
Yeah, I've been speaking at those events and organizing them for about four or 5 years now.
That's
Wow.
awesome. How do you fit that in with all the hosting?
Hmm?
How do you fit all that in with all the hosting?
Background noise.
Yeah, it's Nick. He's living in Panama.
Oh, that's me. Forgive me.
Yeah, it's Panama. You know, they don't have cars like up here.
Yeah. It's just noisy trucks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hope that answers your question, Nick. I mean, does that give you any insight as to what's going on with comments?
Yeah, it does. And I think when you're a blogger, you're really looking for those comments. So it's nice when people do take the time to comment. So I like to respect that by replying, because sometimes you put out a post and nobody says anything. You go, was it a dog or what? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah. Or what I'd like to see is when you leave comments and leave posts, give some detail, put a little bit of effort into it. Give us a couple 2-3 sentences. Yeah, granted, I left wow. Yeah, that was pretty short, and like Nick said, you know, I'll take that as a positive. Yeah, it could be taken as a negative, like wow, like really,
Wow.
you know.
Yeah.
And at the time, I didn't.
You suck.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, yeah, at the time I didn't think about it. Yeah, I could have came out like, wow, really? You know, seriously? Leave a little bit of information. Say, hey, yeah, wow, I like this this post. And then not just say, wow, I like this post, but say, I like the post and I like the fact you talked about such and such a thing. That way, the person writing the post can actually confirm that you're a real commenter and not just somebody just wanting to get your name on someone else's blog page.
Yeah, I think John put the link to my article on your Skype page. So one of the people from your Skype page commented.
Today?
And I went back and they commented again. So we had a little change of thing, because he asked a question, or he or she asked a question, and it was kind of neat that that happened. So
Yeah, we don't have the dates for Nashville yet, but that's where it's going to be at.
Nashville. Ooh.
Nashville, Tennessee. Wow, that's going to be a trip to go to.
They run them for WordCamp US rotates cities every 2 years. So it'll be in Tennessee for the next 2 years. It was in Philly for the last 2 years.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this year, next year is going to be in Nashville, Tennessee.
No, 2017 and 18, yeah. And usually it's towards the end of the year, like December, November timeframe.
Okay.
Like Philly was just a couple weeks ago. So.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to get those that information out to my members too, to let them know that these organizations, these courses are available.
Oh yeah, WordCamp. If you go to WordCamp.org, you can find any of them in the world. We have like 130 of them around the world all the time.
Word WORDCAMP.com.
.org.
.org. So WORDCAMP.org.
So and where are you out of? Toronto?
Me? No, Sherbrooke. About an hour and a half east of Montreal.
Montreal, so that's all right. Let's see, Montreal.
Yeah, but my website's worldwide. It's not just here.
Let's see, Montreal's work camp is still in the planning stage right now.
Of course it is, because it's Quebec.
No, they've had them every year. So hold on.
Oh, okay.
They get them every year. Let me see when 16 was, and that'll tell us. 2016 was.
They do these courses for.
It was at Korea University last year, and it was on. Let's see what dates it was. July. So about right around July is when they do them in Montreal.
What's the cost to get into one of these courses?
Usually we do them for. I think the max we're allowed to charge by the organization rules are like $30 a day. So it's like $60 for a whole weekend.
So $30 a day per person.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like $60 for the whole weekend for everything, and that usually there's an after party, and they walk out with more shit than you actually paid for. So.
Yeah. Well, as long as there's booze at the end, I guess we're good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey Nick, don't worry about the sound of your truck. There's times in the morning, since it's winter, we'll have plows and whatnot backing up, so you think it's an alarm. I nearly destroyed my alarm clock trying to turn it off. Because I thought, it's like, my alarm's not supposed to be going on.
What's going on?
Yeah, it was a tractor across the street going beep, beep, beep. It's like non-stop.
Yeah, I know that sound, yeah.
Yeah. And in Panama, it's the boats backing up, right?
It's the what? Yeah, the boats, yes.
Panama Canal.
Yeah.
And if you guys want, we'll wrap this up for today. And
Okay.
if you guys want, we can be in tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday and Saturday. It's open house. Anybody can come in if they want. This was the Mardox live chat for December 2000. Well, geez, I got this all messed up. Hold on, let me get my scramble the thoughts here. This was the daily live chat for Mardox.com on December 15th, 2016. And there's not any beautiful women in the chat, so I can't even say I'm stuttering because of that.
No, he just forgot to read off his script.
Yeah, that's it. Blah, blah, blah. So make sure to subscribe to this channel. You guys too, Nick and...
I did subscribe. I am subscribed.
Okay, good. And so make sure to subscribe, press the like button, comment below the video. You'll be eligible to win one of the two prizes this month. At the end of the month of December, we are going to pull two names out of our digital hat. Two winners are going to win $25 Amazon gift cards, just like that, for subscribing, liking, and commenting. The more times you like and comment, the more times you're eligible to win. So make sure to do those three actions. Go out there, tell people on Facebook, Twitter, all your circles about our contest. We will be doing this every month, and if it actually does kick off really well, we'll do it once every week or every 2 weeks. So get the word out, tell them there's a contest. It's really simple. Subscribe, like, comment, and you can win a prize. So two $25 Amazon gift cards, one per person, two winners this month. And we will see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and hopefully we'll have just as many people or more and just as good topics. We'll see you guys then. If you guys want to say bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.